Have you ever felt like no matter what you achieve, it's never enough? Like you're constantly wearing a mask, pretending to be confident while secretly battling self-doubt. You're not alone. What if I told you there's a science-backed way to silence your inner critic and finally feel like you are enough, just as you are? That's exactly what Dr. Ellen Hendriksen reveals in How to Be Enough, a life-changing book that breaks down the lies our mind tells us and helps us build unshakable self-worth. By the end of this video, you won't just understand the book, you'll feel empowered to apply its lessons and rewrite your inner dialogue. So stick with me, because this might just be the wake-up call you've been waiting for. Dr. Ellen Hendriksen is a clinical psychologist who spent years studying anxiety, self-worth, and social confidence. She's helped thousands break free from the "I'm not enough" trap. But what makes How to Be Enough stand out? Unlike other self-help books that just tell you to believe in yourself, this book gets scientific. It dives into the root causes of self-doubt, why we feel like imposters, why we compare ourselves to others, and why we never feel satisfied with who we are. But more importantly, it offers real strategies, tools that have transformed lives. People who once felt invisible have found their voices. High achievers drowning in self-doubt have finally embraced their success. And today, you're going to learn exactly how to do the same. Let's start with a story. Meet Sarah. She's a top performer at her company. Everyone respects her. But inside, she feels like a fraud. She thinks she just got lucky. Every compliment makes her more anxious because she feels like she has to maintain the illusion. Sounds familiar? That's the imposter syndrome, one of the biggest lies our mind tells us. And it's not just Sarah. Studies show that over 70% of successful people secretly feel this way. But here's where How to Be Enough shifts the game. Dr. Hendriksen explains that imposter syndrome isn't a reflection of your abilities, it's just a mental distortion. The more you achieve, the more your brain moves the goalpost. So how do we break free? We stop seeking external validation and start embracing our internal worth. And the first step? Catching your brain when it tells you the "I'm not enough" lie. Here are 5 powerful lessons from this book that will help you feel enough starting today. 1. Name your inner critic. Dr. Hendriksen suggests giving your self-doubt a name. Call it Doubtful Dave or Negative Nancy. When you hear it whisper, call it out. "Oh, that's just Negative Nancy again." This separates you from the negative thoughts. 2. Stop comparing. Start observing. Social media fuels the lie that everyone else has it figured out. Next time you catch yourself comparing, pause. Instead of asking, "Why am I not like them?" ask, "What can I learn from them?" 3. Reframe failure as data. Every setback is just data. Did something not work? Great, you've just learned one more way to get closer to success. Thomas Edison famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." 4. Daily affirmations with proof. Instead of generic affirmations like, "I am confident," try, "I am confident because I spoke up in today's meeting." Add proof to reinforce your belief. 5. Shift from what if to so what. Afraid of failing? Instead of spiraling into "what if I mess up," ask, "So what if I mess up? What's the worst that could happen?" This rewires fear into perspective. Let's now discuss some case studies and success stories. Even the most successful people have struggled with feeling like they're not enough. Take Maya Angelou. Despite writing multiple bestsellers, she admitted she still feared being exposed as a fraud. Or Howard Schultz, former CEO of Starbucks. He once said, "Very few people, whether you've been in that job before or not, get into the seat and believe today that they are qualified to be CEO. The difference? They pushed forward anyway." They realize that feeling like you're not enough doesn't mean it's true. And that's the mindset shift that changes everything. Here's the truth. You were never supposed to be perfect. You were never supposed to be like them. You were supposed to be you, and that's enough. Think about a time you doubted yourself, but did the thing anyway. That moment, that's proof that you are stronger than you think. The world doesn't need another copy of someone else. It needs you, with all your imperfections, struggles, and triumphs. The only permission you need to feel enough is yours. Now, here's my challenge for you. Comment below with one moment in your life when you felt like an imposter. Let's break the silence together. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to hit subscribe and check out my breakdown of Atomic Habits, another book that will change your life. Click right here to watch next. Because the truth is, you've always been enough. It's time you start.